The author presents 6 issues faced while working as a correctional psychologist in a California prison treatment program for youthful offenders, which basically he recommends and believes he can never work at ever again. He also would describe most prisons to be similar. The authoritarianism, immediate supervision, who further ordered the senior psychologist to change a test report, showed unethical behavior. Limited rewards, security versus treatment, and last of all, physical danger, all were described by the author to be the causes and effect of his clearly stated opinion towards never working in a prison ever again. Described by himself as very serious problems, the author further cited that these problems have existed for a very long time and are often seen as barriers towards effective treatments. He further realizes that people in position of power in prisons have to deal with violent antisocial inmates who often plot escapes or assaults. These people with power can be thought as correctional officers, administrators, or even supervisors. These important issues need to be faced as honestly and openly as possible, the author claims. The method of collecting data by the author was through observations and experience through the 2 years. His view on the authoritarian setting was to him the most striking differences, especially in academic institutions. In this sort of setting, there is supposed to be blind or nearly blind obedience to orders. He further explains immediate supervisor as the professional that is allowed to carry out tasks as he deems appropriate. When describing this, he goes on to prove this point by stating the dictatorship of his colleague towards a specific case he was handling. Furthermore, a hostile environment such as prisons, of course, are described as an orientation towards violence and macho posturing. All that include violence and overwhelming amounts of depression that characterizes prisoners to restricted lives and expressions. Another aspect is limit to rewards like words of encouragement or general good feelings that were scarce. Security versus treatment, as described by the author, who tried to provide treatment, faced the issue of strong security orientation, how presidents takes over treatment. His final issue towards the prison system was the physical danger that can occur. This is different than other issues since he believes there is not much violence towards psychologists rather than the prisoners who show violence towards themselves. The author comes up with a solution curated by the author, including possible improvements that can address all these issues in all types of prisons everywhere.